Okay, everyone, we're going to start in just a little bit, just a minute, just waiting to get a few more things activated here. I know that we are live, but we are also recording this. So I want to make sure that I have everything up and functioning. We've had a few struggles. Don't know whether you're aware, but Google had some issues with their server space and all of the above today. So we have been having difficulties with running this platform system, but we're getting it all straightened out. And let's see what's going on here. Let's see where is. There we go. All righty.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Linda. How are you?
I'm good. So look, I'm going to take this computer upstairs
Okay.
and put it on the charger and then come back downstairs and bring my soup. I made chicken soup.
Okay, well, I want to let you know this is a little bit different webinar than usual. We are actually live
Okay.
on YouTube.
Well, I hope I'm not live.
No, you are live right now as you're talking.
Oh, they can see. Oh, Lord. Oh, well.
A little bit different today. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ma.
That's all right. We still love you. So.
I've been out all day. I'm tired. I'm going to get myself comfortable, get my notebook,
Okay.
get my tray, and I'll be back. Wait for the other people to come hang out with us.
Okay, hold on. So did you follow that that link that I sent you through the email?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay, good. Huh?
You have to be in Safari. It didn't work. I had to go over to Chrome.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, good.
Calm down, Maddie. anyway, give me a call. To yourself, but I'm going to call you. So listen, I got something to share with you.
Okay,
Just
hold on 1 second, Linda. Hey, Lori.
Yes.
Okay, there you are. All right.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
You sent it to an email that I don't use for business, so I think that's what happened. So, all right.
That's the email that you signed up for the webinar with. I just used all the emails that everybody used to sign up for the original webinar that was supposed to take place yesterday. Now,
okay,
guys, remember that right now we are live on YouTube because this is the only platform that I could use that could get this. So we are actually live. So anything personal you don't want to be shared, you better not say nothing online right now because it's live right now. Live and live in color, you guys. So this is anyone that is tuning in to us for the first time. This is a little round table group, so it's more hands-on today. And in this round table group, we're going to be sharing. I'm going to be sharing just the things to kind of get us ready to really launch a business. We're going to really kind of dig in personally here. Okay, so hold on 1 second, guys. I need to go. I am live, but I also need to start recording. So we're going to 3, 2, 1. Hello, happy people. This is Tanya Holler, Chocolate Mama. And I am doing a different type of webinar training today. This training today is going to be more of a roundtable style. I do a lot of these type of roundtable styles with my inner circle, my inner group. So if you are not a part of the inner circle or the inner group, you will get to see and experience what we do on a regular basis. Is just a very small group of us, but that's great because it makes it very intimate. Get a lot of questions asked and answered on really how to build this thing out, build an online business. So we are currently live right now on YouTube, and I have Miss Lori Thomas and Miss Lady Linda Bird right now on it. We may get some more drop in here or there. But we're going to I'm going to share the screen in just a little bit. And we're going to go through some stuff. And then we're going to kind of do some back and forth conversation so that we can learn how to build this thing, build your network marketing business out. And we're going to get a few questions answered today. So I am going to send out a quick message. And then, so this is the very, very informal, not your traditional marketing or webinar. And we had a few, I don't know whether you're aware, but Google sent out a notice today saying that they are releasing a lot of their app programs. So because they're releasing a lot of their app programs, the webinar system that I was using is no longer viable on this system anymore, on Google anymore. So we had to improvise. So we are improvising today. We are making lemonade out of big old fat ugly lemons. So Ragu, just wanted to let you know we are actually live. We're doing a total different thing. We're live on YouTube, right?
Eating soup.
We're live on YouTube.
Glad to be here.
Huh?
Glad to be here.
Glad that you are here with us. Not quite sure where the other fellows are. So just letting you know, don't say nothing that you don't want public, because you be public. You public, right?
I'm an open book, so.
An open book. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay, so I want you guys to get out your pens and paper. And anyone else that is tuning into this very unique, unusual webinar. And we're going to roll kind of fast through this today because I want to get a lot of things done. A lot of things done today. And some of you have already kind of, I know Miss Lori this past week has already kind of gone through some of this with me, if not all of this with me. But it's going to be one that touches you, but we're going to get to the nitty gritty of basically why we get stuck. Okay. And one of the things that I wanted to bring out is well, first, let me back up here. Let me start with, you guys ready?
Yep.
Ragu, Lori, you ready? I only got a yep from Lady Linda Bird. I guess the rest of y'all ain't ready. So what it is, you just ain't ready. Y'all still trying to find pen and paper. I guess they still trying to find pen and paper, Linda. So I'm going to go through some things. As I'm going through these things, I want to get some feedback from you guys back and forth. We're going to pop in and out of screens. We're just going to have fun. We're going to have our usual round table, except by this time our round table is going to be public for the whole world to see. But, you know, it's all right. We good. We good.
We good.
Okay. So I don't know if the screens are still working. In the top right-hand corner, you guys still have like your chat. Is your chat enabled in the top? I'm sorry, top left-hand screen. If you roll your mouse over it, are you getting the blue little thing that says chat?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. I just want to make sure that was still
It's working.
enabled so that if you need to chat and add a question in there, please feel free to do so. Okay. And I will try my best to answer questions as we go along if you want to, or you can just speak out and ask the questions because I want your questions, because you may have questions that other people are thinking as they're watching, coming back and watching this in replay. So by you guys asking the questions now, we'll get them answered for other people who come along, and hopefully the rest of the guys will join the webinar here soon. Okay, here we go. I'm going to grab this screen real fast. Share my screen. Share my screen. Share the screen. All righty. Okay. So basically what we're going over today is some basic business principle with me, Tanya Hall, the Chocolate Mama, for 2017 success. And today we're doing a Kickstart to 2017 with vision. We're going to unlock the best you, create a vision strategy. We're going to ignite your biz in 2017. And I guarantee you, now y'all ready for this? I guarantee you guys that this is going to be the most profitable year for you to date. Now, isn't that exciting? Most profitable to date. Okay, but the only way to get to the most profitable is if you follow this system where we're about to go over pretty much to the T. Okay. Okay, all right, we're going to transform your minds. We are going to today get unstuck. We're going to attract more leads than you ever have had. We're going to produce more sales, more profits, going to get more customers, more clients. And to boot, we're going to have pure joy working with everybody that we come across. Pure joy. No more people like, oh, how did they get on my team? We never had that. We're going to have pure joy, okay? So, but this webinar is going to be really um raw, it's gonna be uncut, it's gonna be uncensored truth about why so many people fail, and how you can really break the bondage of making other people rich. We're gonna make you rich this year. So here are the main topics we're gonna talk about, and I want you to get those written down. Make sure you what will you learn today? Did somebody just do a screenshot?
Yes, she did.
Okay, just asking.
And that way, when I don't, if you can move the screen.
Yes, okay. So today, this is what we're going to learn. We're going to learn that you are bigger than your struggles of 2016. And we all had struggles in 2016. I had a crazy year last year, but we're going to transfer your mindset into 2017. Okay. Tonight, we're going to learn how to create dynamic mental vision boards to ignite your biz to a profit machine. Okay. We're going to learn how to get laser focused on who is your target market and how to sell to them. Get very crystal clear on who your target market is and how to sell to them. Okay, we're going to learn the reasons why sales and recruiting has been difficult thus far, but can be easy. And we're going to stay motivated all year long and emancipate your bank account. This is emancipation year, people. And we're going to have fun while we do it. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to start off with basically 8 questions, and I'm going to type tonight, and my typing is horrible, but that's quite all right because y'all still love me despite my typing. Y'all don't love me for my typing. Y'all love me for other stuff. So I'm going to put this nice and big there. So we're going to start off with 8 questions. Actually, 8 regular questions, plus I'm going to throw in 10 bonus questions because these are the questions that if you do not get answered, if you do not get these questions answered, you're going to have a difficult marketing year. Is that clear?
Yes.
You have to have these questions answered. So, and they may seem like really corny cornball questions, but you're going to see how you're going to take these set of questions and create entire marketing campaigns the entire year and reach more people with this type of marketing to the masses. Okay, so you ready for the questions? Hello, are you ready for the questions?
Yes.
Is Linda the only one that's ready?
No, they're muted.
Well, unmute yourself and tell me. I want to hear.
I didn't want to say anything that I regret. So yes, I'm on here. I'm just keeping it safe here, So yes, let's do it.
Okay, and I'm not moving on until I know y'all ready. I'm not sharing this. This is valuable stuff here that I'm about to share. So I need to know that you're ready for the valuable stuff.
Ready.
Yes, ready. I'm
pour on that chocolate sauce.
So
yeah.
the picture doesn't go back and forth.
Bring on the chocolate sauce. I heard Ragu say, "Bring on the chocolate sauce."
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Let me real quick. I'm sorry, Tanya. Just a
go.
Thing. I have myself muted because when you don't hear me, the picture doesn't move. And since I want to pay attention to your screen, it might be a good idea if everybody else mutes unless they're going to answer a question.
You can click on Miss Tanya Hall's box in the lower right-hand corner, and you'll just get her no matter if anyone talks.
No, if you talk, it'll go back because I had her screen clicked, and anyone who has their audio on, when you go back and forth, it switches back and forth between the person who's talking. That's the way the system works.
Okay.
Everybody else who is unmuted.
I'm muting myself right now.
Okay, so
and I'm muting myself.
Now, if I ask the question, unmute yourself for a second to answer the question.
Yes.
Is that okay?
No.
Well, y'all got jokes. Okay. I still love y'all though. Okay, here we go. All righty. Let's go back to where I was. This way. First question, question number 1. Say, hold on. Questions. And number one is, what do you want? Question number one. What do you want? I want to know, what do you want out of your business? What do you want out of your life? What do you want? I mean, I really want you to kind of dig deep with this particular question, or all of them really, the particular sets of questions. And I want you, what do you want? I know that seems very vague. It may seem very vague. However, with your life, caps off of that, with your life, with your business, health, family, I leaving anything out? Relationships. Okay, and if you want to get very specific, do the next 90 days. If you think that this is going to take longer than a 90-day process, then maybe do 6 months, and then maybe do a 1 year. Okay, all of that. What do you want? What do you want with your life? What do you want with your business? What do you want with your health? Won't you just jot down all the things that you want, and then from that we're going to create campaigns, funnels around it. I'm going to show you how you can do that. So I'm going to give you a second or two, write down the first couple of things that come to your head, come to your mind, and then we're going to move on to the next question. Yes. Okay. What do you want? Can I get a new person on here? Millard Hodge.
Hey, Miss Tanya Chocolate.
How you doing? Okay, want to let you know we are live on YouTube right now with this webinar. So you can listen in, but mute yourself for a second, okay?
Okay. Mute myself?
Mute yourself. You can hear me. Are you where you can take notes?
I'm getting it ready. I heard you said something about writing something down, so I am preparing to do so.
All right, go ahead and do so. Write it down. Thank you for joining us. Okay,
Yes,
so here's the question. What do you want? What do you want out of your life? What do you want out of your out of your business, your health, your family? If you have them put down here, kids, those of you who have children, kids, what do you want for your parents? Relationships. And these relationships can be business or personal. What do you want? What do you want? Okay, write down, in the next 90 days, 6 months, 1 year. It's totally up to you how you want to write this down, but that's the goal. Okay, next question. Why do you want it? Why do you want what you want? Okay. Okay, you have to start thinking that the real why Why is your motivation? It's your rocket fuel. So to answer, go back to the original question was, how do you stay motivated? If you don't answer the question of why do you really want it, then we're going to get right here. How to stay motivated all year long and emancipate your bank account. See, the reason why you're having these blocks of motivation of doing it, because this question right here, why do you want it? What your plans are here of, you know, what do you want? Why do you want it? Unless why do you want it is sufficiently answered, you will always come to some little thing and you'll get tired and frustrated and you won't keep going because this question is looming. It's still there. Answering this question is your fuel. Okay. And I want you to answer it with answer this question emotionally. It needs to be emotionally attached to this portion. Okay. What do you want? Why do you want it? Here we go. Ready for number 3. I don't want it to be that color. I want it to be that color. Thank you. Number 3. Who must you become in order to get it? Who must you become in order to get it? How must you transform? In what way must you transform yourself? In what way? Okay, in what way must you transfer yourself to get what you want? Okay. What must you avoid? What must you avoid? And what, you know, what mindsets must you avoid? What people, what must you avoid? You know, all of the above. What mindset, people, behaviors, always spell that Europeanly. Sorry. All the above. Who must you become in order to get it? We can't stay the same. We have to make changes in order to get to that next level that we really want to get to, that we desire to get to. We have to do some transformation. What is that for you? Everybody has to transfer something, transform themselves into something else. What is that for you? It's different for each of us. Ooh, what was that lovely noise? Okay. Number 4. What is it going to cost you? If you let, and I'm going to put X. Okay. What is it going to cost you if you let X? And X is the struggles that you've been having. What, you know, the struggles that you've been having to stay motivated. To what is it going to cost you? What's going to be that you have to give up? What's going to happen if you don't make these modifications? What's going to happen to your business and to all these other things, to your business, to your health, to your family, to your kids, parents, relationship? What's going to happen in the next 9 months, 6 months, 1 year if you don't figure out what X is and put a stop to it? And another thing is, I want you to know how much has it already cost you? That one just kind of came off the top of my head. How much has it already cost you? Okay, so that's the first 4 sets of questions. Okay, so these first set of 4 questions is more towards you, more inner you, more finding out who you are so that you can find out how to serve people better. Okay, so that's the first set of questions. And any questions about this, any feedback on these first 4 set of questions thus far from anyone?
They are fucking hard questions to answer.
Oh, yes, definitely. I'm going to stop presenting here for a second so I can get some feedback from you guys. So, yeah.
They are some of the most, I mean, I can come up with plenty of things that I want and things that I want to become. But it's that why. Why do I want that? So that's the really like, I mean, that's that self-sabotage that we all do. And that's like, okay, I need a therapist to answer these questions.
Can I see number 4 again?
Sure. Number 4 was, what is it going to cost you? Let me go back to sharing my screen here 1 second.
I'm typing it in notes. It's easier for me.
That's okay. I understand. I'm with you. Okay. What is it going to cost you if you let X stop you? If you let an X is basically all the issues and problems and the struggles. So let's say, for instance, what is it going to cost you if you let, I don't have enough time to do this, to do my business.
How much has it already cost?
What is it going to cost you if you let, oh, I got my mama I got to take care of, stop you? What's it going to cost you? What's it going to cost you? You got to figure that out, because if you don't know what it's going to cost you, then you'll keep repeating the same behavior. You'll repeat 2016, 2015, 13 behaviors. It's the behaviors that are not making you get to where you want. Time management. What's going to cost you if you let time management stop you? And how much has lack of time management already cost you? How much has it already cost you? Financially, emotionally.
Yeah, it's like 3 years of not getting done what I thought I could get done.
Get done, right. But if we don't get these questions answered, it's hard to find motivation. And as I was sharing some of this stuff with Lori this past week, as I was saying, this is some of the reasons why people feel like such a fake and phony. Like, how can I get up and do a video with talking about getting leads if I'm not getting leads? How can it's the emotional connection, because you don't believe that that'll work, so you don't portray it. So you find it hard to do those videos each week and put out the marketing that you need. So I'm going to teach you how to be where you are, how to accept the accomplishment, because a lot of you don't even think that you've accomplished anything, but you've accomplished a lot, and you've accomplished a lot more than other people. And I want to show you how, if you get these questions answered, you can come and recruit people from a totally different angle than how to get leads and how to stop struggling. And those are great. Those work. Those are things that people need, but you're going to use this as fuel to recruit in a different way. And I'm gonna show you in a little bit. So anybody else has anything else to say on these first little bit? I'm gonna stop sharing the screen here for a second.
Let's go over them right quick.
Say it again.
Do you mind doing well, number one? I missed number one, but I was just saying.
What number one is, what do you want?
Okay.
What do you want? Number two is, why do you want it? Number three is, who must you become in order to get it? And then number four was, what would it cost you if you let X stand in your way?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Ragu, feedback, anything?
No, not too much, but these are just definitely valid questions. It's just a simple question, what do you want? But then it's just like, oh man, I guess I haven't asked myself that in a while. Mm-hmm. And it's really, it's like a beacon out in an ocean right there, and the ocean's quite vast. And if we don't set that beacon of what we want, we're just gonna go out in the life of Pi. You're like, you see water all the way, but you don't know which way to land. You don't know your direction. That number one question of what do you want? It's actually one of the biggest questions out of all this, because if you don't even have that beacon, you don't know which direction to go to. It's like you're shooting a gun and you're just going all the way around.
Which is probably why a lot of people, and I'll tell you one thing that I've learned from these questions. This is one, and why you need to keep coming back to these like every week, if not every month. What happens is every time somebody comes out with a new something, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna try that strategy. And then somebody next week when we get another webinar, ooh, I want to try that. You keep bouncing and keep bouncing around because you don't really know what you want. So then you're going from one thing to another thing. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try that. The bouncing is because, one, the question of what you want. So that when something flashy come along, you go, that's not what I want. That's not going to help me to get to where I want. If I do this over here, this flashy thing over here, that doesn't even jive and correlate with what I want. So I'm going to let that go, and I can easily let that go and look at that going, wow, that's a great strategy for somebody else that's not going to fit for me because it doesn't align with what I want. So if you want to know why you're bouncy, that's it.
Yeah, we're like on that life raft, you know. We're living, but we're not thriving, you know.
Thriving, right.
So it's like almost got said like number 4, if we're on the life raft, what is it going to cost you if you let X stop you? You're going to be eaten by sharks.
Yeah.
And just swallowed by the sea. So
you're going to bounce around a lot. That's what you're going to do.
That's right.
You're not going to be very focused. That's what it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you your focus. It's going to cost you your motivation. It's going to cost you a lot of money because you're going to spend a lot of money on trainings and blah, and blah, and blah that don't even really get you to the next level. I'm going to spend money on a training that I'm never going to use or do or look at or study, or because I don't really know what I want. And when I get through this training, I realize it's not really what I want. It's not what you want because you don't know what you want. So you have to answer these questions to stop the bouncy. So you can be really focused on a marketing strategy. You don't know which marketing strategy even works for you. So you don't know whether to use Facebook or YouTube or video marketing or blogging or any of those things because you don't know where your message is. So you're confused about which platform. That's why our marketing system, MLSP, seems confusing because they have so much stuff. It seems confusing because you don't know what you want. So you don't know how to go in and go, boom, there it is. That's exactly what I want. I'm gonna pull this off the shelf. This meets my need. The rest of this stuff is great knowledge to have, but it's not meeting my needs right now. Okay, so next set of questions. You thought that those questions was powerful. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. What's the scenario? This is fun. I love this. Woo-hoo. Okay, come on, computer. All right, so the next set of questions have to do more of target market questions. Okay, so should I put this as question number 4 or question number 5? Let's go with 5. All right, target market questions. It's gonna seem similar, but it's not. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? And a good way to start that if you're just trying to get focused on that, you can do like, you can do like, I am blah, 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 blah. If you get stuck for who am I? 6. Okay, so here we go. All right, so number 6, what do you stand for? Woo-hoo! What do you stand for? That's a stinky, tricky question. I love it though. What do you stand for? Next question. Who do you serve? Who do you serve?
What number is that?
That's number 7.
Oh, I got knocked off, so I'm on number 1.
Okay, why are you on number 1?
Hmm.
Why are you on number 1? Number 1 is what do you want?
He got knocked off, so he's back.
You got knocked off the training.
Yep.
Okay, you're back. So catch up. Okay, so you got what do you want? Why do you want it? Who must you become in order to get it? What is it going to cost you if you let X stop you? Okay, now we're in the target market questions. Who are you? And you can start your sentences off with I am blank. Okay, then you can do, what do you stand for? I kind of jokingly, me and Lori was earlier this week was talking about I stand for truth and justice. No.
Yes.
Yes. I am Wonder Woman. I am Black Wonder Woman. What I said. Okay. And I stand for, okay. Who do you serve? And finally, what are their biggest problems cannot type? It's a big cannot challenges. Struggles and desires. The people that you serve, what are their biggest problems, challenges, struggles, and desires? These are true marketing questions. And if you can get these marketing questions answered, your business is going to skyrocket. Skyrocket. Now I'm going to throw in some bonus questions to these. Little bonus questions. Okay, bonus question. Oh, it just a side note. Let me go back to this one. I'm sorry. Number 8. I want to add a side note to number 8. Think about with this particular question, what do you like to talk about? Okay. Just a side note to that. What do you desire? What do you like to talk about? What do you like to talk about? Oh. Your passions. Okay. Hokity dokity. All right. Now, finally, the bonus questions. Number 9. What do you believe? And finally, number 10. What's your story? What's your story? What do you believe? So now try your best, not for everything, but if you can write down one answer, because we're going to do a little feedback thing here on this stuff. And I'm going to show you how to take this stuff and create funnels and create entire marketing plans for the entire year around this stuff. You guys got all that?
Yep.
Everybody got the questions written down, even the bonus questions?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, all set.
Everybody all set?
Got it going.
Okay. So I'm going to share with you guys some of my answers to these questions and how I can then turn this around and create funnels in our lovely little system to be able to market and attract the kind of people that you really want to work with. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take off this screen for a second. And I'm going to jot down, stop sharing the screen. So I have already taken the time to go through all of this to create my amazing marketing plan for 2017. Okay. So I am just going to just kind of randomly read because I did almost, I don't know, about 45 pages worth of answering these questions. So I did a lot and I'm not going to read all that to you, but I'm going to give you some insight. Okay. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Millet Hodge, are you ready or are you sleeping?
Ready, ready.
Yes.
Okay, ready. So my question is, what do you want? My answer was, I want spiritual love and connections with people in my life, with people I do business with, or just come across my path. That was one answer. I want to empower others and simply put a smile on people's face. I want pure joy feeling like the time I was overlooking the cliff in Norway and in Felixstowe. That's one second answer. I want financial freedom for me and my family. I want to pull my income up to a seven-figure income. No more worries and concerns about if I could go someplace or buy something that me and my family like or saw. I want to have the pure joy and desire of desiring something and just get it just guilt-free with no concerns over the budget. Okay. I want to be able to go back to Fifth Ward or Third Ward area here in Houston and teach as many people that will listen and be moved to change and transform their lives as possible. Okay, so here's some basic things. I want more African American people to not just dream, but to create great vision for their lives. Okay, so you may say, how is that going to be a marketing campaign? Because you got to remember, we're trying to do what? Law of attraction. We're trying to attract people to us. But if you don't know who you are, how are you going to attract people? Okay. Why do I want these things? Because I went back after I wrote down all of my wants. I went back to each one of them and I put down why I want that. Why do I want people in Fifth Ward and Third Ward to learn these things? Well, I had people to believe in me and to teach me things and teach me greater things, which made my vision get bigger. And because of those people, it created something within me as a little girl that now wants to be able to give back to the community. So also, some of the other questions from the other thing, who are you? I'm a believer. I'm a social butterfly. I'm a survivor. I'm resourceful. I'm resilient. I'm a huge foodie. I'm a lover of chips and salsa and a big old glass of wine. That's what I am. Okay. I am a human sponge. I am the Black Wonder Woman. I know you're thinking, how is that going to help you? How am I going to market that? Right? Yeah. looking at me?
Yes.
I was going to have an answer for that, but maybe later.
Okay. So here we go. Also, I'm going to grab these bonus questions. I put my bonus questions on cue cards because I have them up on my board, but I took them down. Okay, I believe that if you count your blessings and live in gratitude, your mind and spirit will keep negative away. Okay, I believe that free enterprise systems should be available to all, no matter your race, your creed, your age. Everyone should have a level playing field to create financial advancement. And then I put down, I will demonstrate my belief by sharing it in my community. Okay. I put down, I believe in hope. I believe if you are not laughing your butt off and smiling from ear to ear, joyful while working your job, you should quit immediately. Okay. I believe that work should be one of the happiest, most fulfilling places you should attend each day. If it's not, you should quit
Immediately.
immediately. No, just kidding. Okay. So now check this out. I'm going to take some of these answers to some of these questions, and then I can put this in a funnel. Ready?
I know, Miller. Me too.
Huh?
It's like, look at
Go.
this.
Do it.
Oh, y'all thinking how?
Oh, I'm excited now.
Okay.
Bring it on. Pour that hot chocolate.
All right. So we're going to go into Funnelizer. Actually, I'm not going to go into Funnelizer because I don't feel like going in and creating all of that stuff, but I'm just going to go back to this page that I was at. How about I share my screen first?
Good idea.
Share the screen. Share the screen, chocolate mama. Share the screen. Okay. All right. So here we go. So I'm going to go down, get off of this page. And I am going to now take some of my beliefs. Okay. Some of my beliefs and some of who I am. So let's start with the one that everybody seems to crack them up that I'm going to start off with. So if I say
Wonder Woman.
If here's my funnel. If you believe in your heart of hearts that you are a Black Wonder Woman, and I'm just gonna kind of so if you believe in, nope, I don't like that. Tension. All so if I did this, attention, all Black Wonder Woman. Need a place to show your wonder powers in business. Okay, I'm going to insert computer. Any day now.
Let me have some of that tuna-fish sandwich.
Here we go. Images were posted. I think it's moving extra slow because we are live. Okay, which one of these pictures look good?
Bottom left.
This one?
Yes.
Blow them up.
Oh, that's pretty fierce right there.
Go.
Oh,
No.
that's too wide.
Yeah, she looks like the Hulk. No. Original.
I'm gonna fix it. Hold on, people. Y'all so impatient.
Blanca.
That's better.
Still a little hulkish, but better.
Is that good, people, right there? Okay. Attention all black. Attention.
That's
To-
boss.
The Black Wonder Woman.
Attention to the Black Wonder Women. Need a place to show your wonder powers in business? Yeah.
Okay, so then if I can now make that blue. And then I can go down here and I can go click the link below. Click the link below. And I put the button. Go to the button, click the link below. And the world is
Waiting for you. Yay.
and then put my link right here. Then put my link box insert. Insert. Okay, I'm in the wrong format to do this, but you guys know I could just put a button right here at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my button would go right here. Right there, big button, okay? So women who are Wonder Woman and love Wonder Woman, who am I trying to get? Who am I trying to attract with this ad?
Black women who want to be tap their wonder powers in a business.
In a business sense. And it's fun, it's cheeky, but I didn't say black women who want to da 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 da. Also, it's going to be women of a certain age. Why?
Because
It's
unless
those
they
who done
read
it.
comic books, they don't know who Wonder Woman is.
Yeah, it's those who identify. If they didn't live in the 70s and all that, they won't know about it. Because I mean, there's some cartoons like I didn't know much about Wonder Woman. That's definitely out of my league. But then, yeah, those who grew up with those comics, that's who you're targeting.
Correct. Without saying women of 40
Age.
Yeah.
Right. Instead of saying that, instead of just coming right out and saying women of 40, da, 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 that's boring. Everybody's doing that.
No.
But
Yeah.
I cheekily said that without saying that because what? I know who I am. That was on my who are you? I put down I am Black Wonder Woman. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for more
Black Wonder Woman.
I'm looking for more people just like me.
40 somethings, yeah.
Correct. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want in my business. But until you answer those questions for yourself, you will never be able to put up an ad that kind of cheekily that uses all of those things.
Mhm.
Got it.
You can use all of that stuff that you, by answering those questions, you will so be able to narrow a target into your. You can put down there, I'm a green hornet lover. Okay, go find other green hornet lovers.
Absolutely.
I am Bionic Woman.
I am
I'm an Uber diva.
correct.
On the flip side, if I wanted to hit more millennials, I'd do Power Rangers or something.
I'll do Power Rangers. Right. But people got to remember, people are attracted to people that they know, like, and trust. Well, y'all have to have similar likenesses when you're forming somebody. FORM, forming. Family, occupation, recreation, motivation. You're trying to find what connects you and them.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't know what you are and who you are, how do you know who to connect with? You got to answer those questions first. And then you will find it terribly easy to now start marketing, to now start doing a video. So if I want to do a video on that same thing, I can talk about today's video is going to be how to be a Wonder Woman in your life. And how I've been a Wonder Woman, and how your whole webinar, your whole chat, your whole Facebook Live, your whole YouTube Live is all about how to be Wonder Woman. What does that have to do with network marketing? Nothing, but you will attract other people who want to be what?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. And who will actually know those lines, what I said,
Yeah.
all of that is waiting for you. You know what I'm talking about, didn't you?
Yes, only if you watch that show and listen to the music week after week are you going to know anything about that.
But that's who I'm looking for. Somebody who actually watched the show all the time. Because there's a certain type of person who watched Wonder Woman. There's a certain type of little girl.
Yes.
There's a certain type of little girl that watched Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Because that little girl had hope. Believed in America, believed in justice, believed in truth. That little girl watched it every week. So that little girl is the adult girl I'm looking for, adult woman I'm looking for. I'm looking for a certain woman.
Yes.
And she's embodied in that. Okay, I also put down, I'm a lover of chips and salsa and a big glass of wine. So I can do the same thing. Come and spend an evening with some chips and salsa. Bring your own chips and salsa and your big glass of wine and learn how to make $5,000 a month. I did not say, I didn't say anything about getting leads. I'm inviting you to bring your own chips and salsa and your own glass of wine, and I'm inviting you to come and hang out with me, and we're going to talk about how to make money. So what kind of people are sitting around eating chips and salsa and drinking glass of wine? What kind of people?
Everybody. Who doesn't sit around and eat chips and salsa and drink wine?
Well, some people are beer drinkers. So again, if you're a beer drinker, then you can ask for a whole different type of person. You can say, come hang out with me, have chips and salsa, and bring your favorite beer. You're going to get a different person than bring your glass of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
You are.
Okay, some other stuff that I put on here is I am grateful for my teachers. That's a whole nother thing. Let's talk about gratitude. Are you grateful for these people in your life and how they've impacted your life? You can do all of your stuff can be, all of your trainings, webinars, everything can be around this and put business in it. This is all personal stuff, but you're going to get a person that you can relate to, that you want to work with, not just a bunch of people. Also, you don't got to think about it. Now, one of the other things that I said, your bonus, okay? Remember the bonuses? The bonuses was, what do you believe in and what's your story? What's your story is going to be huge, huge. And here's why. What's your story? Okay. I can talk about in my story. I'm talking about how I grew up as a kid watching Wonder Woman and the feeling that Wonder Woman gave me. The feeling of a kid watching in the ghetto of Fifth Ward, the feelings that came about from watching this one program week after week, the feeling that I got from watching Bionic Woman. I believed that I was invincible and I could overcome.
Love the Bionic Woman.
Yeah, love the Bionic Woman. That I could overcome all the obstacles and the craziness that was going on in the heart of the ghetto as a kid growing up. So I'm also looking for what? Other women who have overcome something. So the conversation may start off with fun kind of thing about the Bionic Woman, because I'm going to get a certain kind of woman that's going to show up to that Bionic Woman webinar, but I'm going to talk about overcoming in that webinar.
Okay, we're going to have to coordinate this because I had Bionic Woman on my list too.
Yeah, but it's more than enough room for all that going on. I mean, how many lead generation things do we see all the time? Thousands of them.
Right.
Nobody really misses out. I'm just trying to teach you a different angle to go after this stuff. Go after what you believe in. Who do you believe in? What you believe in? You know, like Ragu. I already know for a fact Ragu believes in helping out youth and children. Now you need to just, why do you like helping them so much? Because, you know, not everybody likes helping youth and children in your community. So why do you like doing it? What is it that triggered with you to make you like that so much? Because that's going to be your target market, and you're going to know how to talk to them because of you're going to be sharing just your beliefs. So it's no more of I got to figure out what to say on a webinar. You already know what to say because it's in your heart. You believe it. You know it. It's who you are. That's why I asked you, who are you? Okay. You know that those are not questions that you have to think about. You know the answer to the questions already. You know the answers to what do you want. So you can simply about like, I want to uplift and empower the next generation. Okay, so for me, when I'm putting out maybe a funnel, I can work around this. I can find a way to build a funnel around. I want to uplift and empower the next generation. So I can say, are you, the next generations is just graduated from college. Are you fresh out of college and don't feel empowered to get the job that you want? You see what I mean? I'm taking my words and putting them in a funnel to reach and talk to people on a different level than want to generate leads. That's great. We need leads to grow our business, but you're going to get more leads this way using this stuff than the other stuff. And then you can talk about empowerment and then throw in, hey, and this is how I've learned to empower myself. I empower myself in business every day because I work for myself, or I'm working a side job, or I'm working, you know. Okay, I'm working to pay off bills. You can add all of those things into your wants, and then share with them in a story why you want it. Okay. Also, who do you serve? Once you get that question answered, who do you serve? I serve the disenfranchised. I serve the African American community. I serve, you can go, so now you know where you should be posting. After you answer the question of who do you serve and what's their struggles, their problems, their desires, their wants, you will know very specifically how to talk to them and what groups you should be joining. And what groups you should be posting in. Because if I say I serve overweight people, but then all of the groups that I join are Skinny people groups. I'm in the wrong group. I'm marketing to the wrong people. But you got to get clear who do you serve and what's their struggles. Because if you know what they're struggling with, then what they're struggling with should be at the top of your funnel. What they are struggling with should be at the top of your live videos. You're going to be talking about on your live webinars what they are struggling with. No more. You don't have to even figure out, what am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about their struggles. I'm going to talk about their desires. I'm going to talk about their passions. I'm going to talk about their challenges, their woes, their everything. And then after I talk about them, I'm going to tell them a story about how I've been struggling with the same thing, and I'm going to give them a solution. I'm going to give them a solution to their problem. That's what I'm going to talk about. But it's only going to come from you doing this homework. And yes, this homework may take you a little time, but once you get it done, you will have, so I told you I have like this page is, this is two, I know you can't see it, but this is two legal sheets all the way front and back covered with, oh, I also put down in here, I am a Black Cinderella. I'm Black Cinderella. You know who Black Cinderella is? Her name is Cindyella. Okay, that was a joke.
Cindyella, really?
Yeah, that's what I said. What, you got a problem with that?
Hey,
Mr. Howard? Okay.
That me, Miss Jack.
Okay. I put down I am a gladiator. I am a warrior. I'm a handler.
All right now.
You want it done? I handle it. I take care of it. But guess what? If I put down, are you a warrior? Are you a gladiator? Or do you handle it? I'm going to get a specific type of woman who is that, because not all women handle it.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I put down, I am a tough cookie. I'm a caretaker. I'm full of life. I am sick and tired of fakes. That's a, now you can't tell me that ain't a webinar right there.
Yes.
Ragu
and I were talking about that the other night, about being a faker and being liars.
Yes.
Right on.
Yeah. Okay, that's a webinar. So if you write down your own beliefs, what you believe, you write who you are, what do you want, you will find more than a year worth of material that you can use to market yourself and use the funnels to put everything in. Is this making sense, my people?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Awesome.
Does this sound like something y'all can get on and use it to fuel? And whoever else is watching this webinar or maybe on us live with us, these are things that you can use to fuel. Now, just so you know, I've talked a little bit about building funnels and putting this in a funnel. I am going to put a link in this video at the bottom once it's completed. That's going to have access to a place where you can go and learn how to build funnels or system that we all use. All of us that are here on this webinar all use the same system to grow our business. Now, also, next week, I'm going to build on this. So I'm going to take that you have done this homework this coming week. And so next week when we do this webinar, I'm going to show you some other stuff to how to build, like how to write a blog using this, or how to do all of the different intricate things to build a business, how to do build a calendar and a daily routine by using these same scenarios. Also, some of the things that are going to be coming up the pipeline here, and I'm reading my board, so I know I'm going to be talking about how to go from part-time to full-time doing MLM. I'm writing down a full step-by-step routine, what I did to take myself from part-time, what my daily routine was that I did every day, what I did so that I wouldn't have to do work for anybody else ever again. And how I did it in 3 months, but I stayed an extra 3 months. So I did a total 6 months. How in 6 months, I was able to move myself out and have full-time income and what I did. So these are going to be the next upcoming weeks. These are going to be some of the really trainings, but they all going to come from.
When is it going to be, Tanya? On Sundays or Monday night?
I'm going to put it back on Sundays.
Okay.
Because Mondays is bumping into some other stuff, and unfortunately we had to miss our thing yesterday, but we played catch up. But it's going to be Sundays. I just got to figure out a platform, because I'm not sure if this platform necessarily works or not, but I'll figure something out between now and Sunday. Actually, between now and Thursday, because I'll be posting Thursday. I'm going to start posting again in the closers group on Facebook, what we're going to be doing, and putting lots of content, lot more content than before, because I got all of my stuff together. So I'm ready. I'm ready to blast. My goal this year is to just empower as many new business owners or new to online marketing as possible, with just breaking down all of the beginning stuff, everything. The beginning and the intermediate level stuff, everything from mindset stuff to how to create a budget. That's coming too. Like how to create not a marketing budget, how to create a budget with as little as $20 to be able to brand and market yourself online. Yep, all that stuff is coming. So anyway, anybody have any questions about any of the stuff that we talked about tonight? Anything you want to add?
It's awesome.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Hodge.
Good night, Superwomen.
Oh, sounds good.
Good night, Superman. See y'all next week.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love my little Black Wonder Woman thing. Can't wait to get it out. And
awesome.
There you go. I'm gonna find me some Black Wonder Women that need a business. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm signing out.
All right. Adios, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Tanya.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Thanks.